Somebody is having a little game with some grass at the moment. Senzo reckons maybe the hyenas lay there or went to the loo there or anal pasted or something there, and that's why Hosana is leaping about in that grass. It's possible. It's also possible he's just having a game. He likes to have a game, does our friend Hosana. His little pink nose. Shame, we got a little bit to eat today. He didn't get too much though. And he will probably try and hunt again at some stage fairly soon. A little clean. Apparently he tried a few times at the pan last night and was unsuccessful in his attempts to catch something. I do think they miss a lot, probably more than we know. In fact, it really does depend on what he kills. So, you know, it's impossible to say at all how often any animal needs to eat. It really depends on what they kill. I mean, if he's eaten a tiny little piece of food now, so he's still hungry. I mean, if a duiker walked past and it was easy to kill, he'd kill that immediately. If he then finished that whole duiker without being harassed, and if he was able to finish it himself, well, then he probably wouldn't eat for another 4 or 5 days. So it really is impossible to say how often he needs to eat. He is very sweet. Yes. Yes, Bob, I know what you mean. You really want a cat like him. You know they're out there. They are, but they tend to weigh close on 60 kilograms or even more. And, well, although they look cute at a distance, let me assure you they won't be very cute at all in your living room. You may have heard that sound there. That was Senzo removing his purple-socked foot back into the vehicle, either because he didn't want you to see it or because he thought Hosana might decide he wanted a piece of it. He's now rolling in the muck left by the hyenas. A little bit of blood left on the ground there. That carcass was carried quite a long way. Sorry, Romit, my earpiece is a bit of a disaster. Go again with that question, please, Faith. Oh, how long before he mates? This is a question we're asked at least 4 times a day because everyone is very interested in when he's going to have children of his own. Romit, I don't think that he will mate until he's about 4 or 5, probably more likely 5. But it does depend. In theory, he's physically capable of it probably from about now. And if the time comes that Tingana just disappears, you know, it's not impossible that Hosana will just set himself up here, in which case you could find him in the slightly awkward position of having to mate with Thandi and Tlalamba. So ideally we want Tingana to survive and we want this fellow to move off. I know that sounds dreadful, but we want him to go and sow his wild oats in a place where there are no leopards that are related to him. And that will probably only happen when he's big enough to take a territory of his own, and that will only be when he's about 4 or 5. He's a very busy cat, this, sometimes. He does sleep a lot. So do all cats. But he is very busy when he's awake. There we have him wandering through the bushes. He may just lie down there. He may carry on hunting.